Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone around the world. Hello to my there's three people in the house: Risa, Ronnie, Dave, and Milarkey. Hello, hello. Welcome. This is another Filipina series. The reason why we do this is to promote my fellow kabayan or my fellow Filipina that we are not we're different, we're not the same, and there's a lot of misconceptions about women, Filipina, especially Filipina. Will show to the world how great they are. So there's another Filipina. Her name is Grace from Cebu, and let's be nice to her. And she's not here in YouTube. She's Yeah, she's a nice lady. So, hello, Ronnie. My mailbox is small. I like your show. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate it. All right, so let's welcome in Grace.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi,
Grace.
everyone. Hello, Miss Marcy. Good morning to
Hel-
everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, I don't know. Good evening.
Yes, we don't know their time, right? Yeah.
Yes. But here it's early in the morning, so good morning to everyone out there.
Okay. Again, my easy question is, where you from, Grace?
Yes, I am from Cebu. Lumad, Cebuana. I grew up here in Cebu City.
Awesome. Okay, so what do you do for a living, Grace?
I've been working as a customer service for 3 years now, here in Cebu at Teleperformance.
Hello, Terry. Say, oi, oi, hi, Mercy and Grace.
Hello.
Say, my name's Mercy and
Yeah.
Grace. Wow. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Can you update your video comment? You put Ansky instead of Grace.
Uh-oh. Ate Mercy
Today.
nag-comment.
I'm sorry. What? All right. Okay. Did I call you Ansky?
No, you got my right name, so don't worry about that.
Hey, Lisa D. Lisa D said,
Hi, Lisa. Hello.
yes.
Thank you for the
Okay.
greetings.
All right. So remember, everyone, you can ask her questions in the comments, and I will pop it on the screen to ask her unless it's not appropriate. So be nice to her. Okay. So, Grace, tell us about, are you married, or do you have
Okay.
a serious relationship or kids?
All right. I'm just really a simple person. I'm 33, by the way, just to begin. So I'm 33 years old, and I don't have any kids yet. I haven't been married. I was been in a long-term relationship with a Filipino guy for 7 long years. We ended it up last 2019. Oh no, not 2018. I'm sorry. So, December 2018, we talked. It was a good term. We were in good terms. Like we both decided to end up the story since I realized that the guy doesn't have any plans for me and for us, to be exact. We've been living together for more than 3 years, but then he did not even ask me what is what is the status of our relationship. So I have realized that he is not capable of having a into committed long-term relationship, even though we've been living together. So that is the story about having a long. That's my first and last. um Filipino guy that I have deal with. After that, I decided to love myself first. I tried to be on my own. So from 2019 up until now, I did not get into relationship because I want my next relationship will be the last one.
Aw, love
Yes.
story, love story. Welcome. Okay. Uh, so what did you learn from your past love story?
Um, I know we all have made mistakes, so we need to learn from it. Never, never do the same mistakes for you to be able to move forward. So for me, I have learned that not every people or not every guy that you have met will stay for you for your entire life. But God prepare this one person for you. I believe in that. So I'll just wait and I am patiently waiting.
It's wonderful. So, okay, questions. Ronnie have questions for you. Have you
Have
been
you
in an
been?
LD?
Not yet. I haven't been into an LDR yet.
Are you open to LDR?
Of course, I'm capable of being in a relationship of having someone. In
Right.
the first
Right.
place, loving someone is patient. So you need to be patient. If the other person is halfway around the world, then you need to be patient. When are you going to be together? Like
Yes.
physically, yes.
It's worth the wait, right?
Yes. If he's the one, yes, he's really worth the wait for me.
Yes. All right. Tell us
Thank you
about
for
your
that question, Ronnie. I'm sorry.
Tell us about your family. Are you
Oh,
close with your family? Do you have small or big family? Your siblings?
yes. I'm a product of a broken family. So at the age of 5, my dad left us for another woman. But yeah, and then I am the eldest of the family. So we're three. Originally, we're three. But then I have other three half sisters on my dad's side, and there's one half brother on my mom's side. So we're about seven now. So a bit big, but yes, I'm close with the when it comes to my siblings, since I am the eldest, I am making sure that our relationship is close and we're kind to each other. I don't want them to get affected of what our parents did because it's their mistake, not us. So I don't want to blame and dwell on everything what our parents did from the past because it's their karma, not us. So as much as
Right.
possible, I keep in contact with my siblings. And
Right.
right now, my younger brothers next to me and the third one are already they're not yet married, but they already have kids each. Also the eldest of my dad's side, which is the eldest girl,
Mhm.
she is also married. So for now, I have three siblings that have already kids, and they've been like, "How about you, big sister? When are you going to have a kid?" I was like, "Oh, this is not a race. You go on with your life, I'll go on with my life too."
Awesome.
So
That's
yes,
wonderful. Okay. So
our yeah.
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
No,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was about to say our my youngest brother is about 14 years old, so he's no longer a kid. So we're good. We're good.
All right. Have you ever dated a guy older than you by at least 10 years?
No, haven't yet.
Are you open to it?
I'm open to any kind of man who's older than me because the one that I deal with is just about my age, and
Oh,
I don't think he's matured enough to deal with relationships. So I wanna try older than me.
Have you dated since you broke up with your partner, Grace? I
Someone
think
tried to, yes, yes. My answer is yes. Someone tried to date me. I think that was 2019, and he was an American guy actually. He was here in Cebu, and that time I was like in a place or in a situation where I don't want to deal with my heartbreak or any pain which I had with my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend. So okay, I want to try this. This is my first time to deal with a white guy. So I tried to date him since he is here in Cebu. So we just tried to have a coffee in one of the coffee here in Cebu and we talked. After that, we tried to talk within 6 months, but it did not work because that what white guy he's a travel guy. He used to travel around the world. So what I have learned is he met any other girls and he tried to date them too. So I don't want to be that kind of person. I don't want to be an option to someone. So I stopped. Yeah, it's me who stopped the conversation and the communication. And then I explained to him why. I need to stop this because I don't want to be that person who will be your option. I know my worth and I know where to stop and where to put value on myself. So, yeah.
all right. Hey, Brett Glasso.
Hi, Brett.
Uh, okay, so what do you like to do in your off time when you're in your day off? Do you have any hobbies?
Usually on my rest day, I make time. I make use of it by visiting my grandparents. I grew up in the mountain in the province of Cebu, so I am a granny person. So I grew up with my grandparents and they are my precious people. They are still alive and kicking. So most of the time during my rest day, I check on them. I need to see them if they're eating well because they are only living together or alone in that house where I used to live before when I was a kid. So up until now, they're still together. So I made use of my time to um, make some quality time for them while they're still alive. So that's what I do. And then go back here to the city the day before my work. So I spend a day there and then travel back here in the city.
Other than visiting your grandparents, do you like singing, in a karaoke bar, with your friends? And I'm just
We do
curious,
that
Philippines.
occasionally. Yeah. I'm not I'm not good in singing, but yeah, I love to sing with my friends. Usually if there's occasion, we do go out, but I'm not like a nightlife type of person. I don't do that anymore. Maybe when I was in my teens, like after college days, I used to go out at night, like go out at night, having fun with friends, and then um going home early in the morning. I used to do that before. But when I started working, I stopped doing all that because sleep is lifer. So yeah, basically I stopped going out with friends often because I prefer to get more sleep rather than going out. What I'm an outdoor. I love outdoor activities, but I love traveling outside my my comfort zone. So if I will go out, I will plan for it and then I will file a vacation leave for my work and then I'll go out outside Cebu. I will not go out here, just in Cebu. So that's what I do. Usually for me to escape with my work, busy, stressful work, I do go out and plan a travel, like going out to Bohol or Butuan or somewhere in Mindanao. That's what I do. Yeah.
Wow. Have you been to Davao, Grace?
Not yet. That's what I am looking forward to. But yeah, the last time my last travel was Bohol, so that was partly in March. So it's been like how many months? So I am planning to have a break in this coming few months, and I want to maybe Davao will be my next bucket list. But I wanted to visit my mom first because it's been like 3 years that I haven't traveled because of the pandemic. So it's been 3 years that I haven't seen them. So I want to go see my mom in Cagayan de Oro before I
Again.
proceed traveling to other places and cities. So
Awesome.
yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. If ever you decided to go to Davao, keep in touch with me, okay? I'm gonna tell
Of
you
course, I will
lots of
do.
places there.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have
next
a friend there. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
you have a friend. Okay, are you prepared to leave the Philippines for a partner, Grace?
Of course, I do. I
You're
mean,
open to it,
for,
right?
I am open to it. Like a girl should be wherever the man he loves where he is. So I am open for that.
Okay. Lisa D is curious about your perfect man in 5 words.
I don't believe in perfect man, Lisa. but
There's no
5 words?
right?
There's no such thing as perfect man for me, but
But what if,
he,
just the thoughts,
yeah,
what's the 5 words that you like a man to have?
he should have, or he should wear a kind heart. He should wear a kind heart. Oh, 5 words. For me, it's
You didn't
always a
mention the
kind
faithful, huh?
heart. Faithful. For me, if you are really faithful to your partner, then anybody shouldn't ask that anymore. It's
True.
from you who will going to execute being faithful to your partner. Because everybody can do that. But if you walk outside your door, there are a lot of things that will manipulate you by doing the vice versa. So faithfulness is will be coming from you, from yeah. But yes, it's top five. Oh, imperfect.
Te-
Oh,
Hoy, hoy, I'm perfect, Terry said.
perfect. That's good for you.
Yes. Lisa D said, Grace, he can be perfect in your eyes.
Of
What
course.
you
I mean, yes, that's true, Lisa. If he is the person that you are dreaming with, or you fell in love with, everything about that person is perfect. Even when that person is pooping in front of you, it's still perfect for you. I
right?
mean, as long as you love that person, yes, that's true. Thank you
Okay.
for that,
Now,
Lisa.
I mean, the video description say Ansky instead of Grace. All right, I'm going to
Oh,
check that after the show. Thank
oh,
you,
okay.
Search A. All right. Okay. And speaking of Ansky, and we had another video live stream coming up about divorce in the Philippines. So I'm asking some ladies that could come up in the panel. It will be fun Thursday, and I'll ask Grace to Grace. Is it okay with you to uh, come up in the panel as well and talk about divorce in the Philippines?
Yeah,
Will you think
I'm
about it?
open. Yeah, I'll
Okay,
think
you're
about it.
open to it.
I cannot relate. I cannot relate. But if I'll be the
True.
one to, I mean, yeah, if someone were gonna ask me, of course, it should be open in the Philippines because a lot of people
Okay.
are
Before
practicing
bef-
that.
before you answer, I mean, before you explain all of it, you could come up in the Thursday show.
Yeah.
So you're gonna expound that and explain why you want divorce in the Philippines.
Yes,
All,
true, true, true.
all right. I'm gonna give you the link. So on Thursday night, all right. Question: what are good and bad habits? I think Ron is saying your good and bad habits, habits to
Good
break,
habit.
bad
Like
habits
what?
to break. Do you drink
Bad
Coke every
habit.
day or something?
No. What?
No,
The good thing about you being, I don't know if it's just really me, but I totally have bad habits before when I was on my 20s. Like, even though I have allergies with alcohols, I still do drink alcohol.
whoa.
And I still do go out with my friends every night. Not every night, but often. So it's like once a week or twice a week. And I don't I don't see myself doing a lot of bad habits though, because I was being trained with my grandparents, and I know the things that might cause me not good. So I have my limitations. I know my limitations when it comes to myself, especially that I'm a woman. And Cebu, let's just say a lot of things happen when you are out at night.
Yes.
So you need to be cautious, especially if you're a girl. So for me, I was being trained not to go out beyond 8 p.m. So if my shift before pandemic, I am working at the office. So if my shift is after 8 or after 9,
Uh-oh.
someone needs to um,
Wait a minute. Grace, I think, is there brown out there right now? All right, everyone. Uh, I think she needs a little bit of time. It's too much question. No. Uh, she'll come back. Give it 1 second. Maybe her phone's dead. Might be her internet. Welcome to the Philippines, right? Okay. Just in case you just joined in, we are interviewing another beautiful Filipina, and we enjoy introducing them here in YouTube. She isn't one of the ladies from here. But maybe, in the future she might, but right now I do not know if she have. Okay, so her contact this info descriptions will be in the description box. If ever you guys are interested, in a question, low bat. Yes, Terry. Maybe. I'm not sure. But she'll be back. And yeah. Hello, J3, the J3, Joe Jenny. Kumusta kaibigan? Magandang umaga sa'yo. Tamsak Haran Dan. Thank you. Maraming salamat din sa'yo, J3. Alright. I hope he could work on it because uh-oh, it's getting interesting, right? Like, hey guys, there's lots of guys that uh their path goes to the wrong woman, right? So this shows, would give you a little bit of hope that there's still good women in the world. Yes, thank you, J3. I don't know what happened to her, but Grace, if you can hear me, Grace, I think your screen is closed, and we can't see you, we can't hear you. Yes. It's getting interesting, right? Those questions, keep it coming, ladies and gentlemen. All those questions, have it ready for her. Technical problems, yes. Welcome to the Philippines, right? But give her some grace too, right? I hope. Come back, Grace. Oi. Yeah, Grace, come on, come back. It's It's getting interesting. So as you've heard about Grace, Grace paid the internet bill now. Don't tease Grace. Come on. Yeah. You know that's a Philippine thing, right? Philippines. Some some type of internet problem. So as you heard about Grace, she's a lady that loves commitment, and from her past experience, she is hoping to have a, you know, a, a person that would willing to commit with her. She's ready to find a, a guy that would commit and love her as she wanted to be. Connection is always fun in the Philippines. That's true. That's true. But hang in there. He's coming. She's coming back. Okay. Don't know what happened though. Before in the backstage, before we started this live, we checked our audio camera, asked her about her internet, and hey, her job is in here in online. So we'll find out more about what happened to her when she comes back, right? Thank you for staying with me. Yes. Grace will pay some internet bill later. Um Tonight I have another young beautiful lady that her name is Nell. She's supposed to be on Monday, but uh there's a problem. She's stuck in traffic. Can you believe that? She's stuck in traffic, so she can't so she asked me if I could you know, uh move it at tonight. So tonight at 8:30 there's another beautiful lady, another different personality, different look. They're all beautiful, right? So stay tuned. And these ladies are not for just, hey, I need someone to talk to. No, these ladies that I introduce are all wanted commitment. Okay, they're not like you could get to the bar. No, nothing like that. So hopefully they will find their true love and some connections. Grace, yes, it's always more fun in the Philippines, right? So so tonight I'm going to have another lady and another lady. Her name is Nell, beautiful Filipina. And uh tomorrow I don't have any shows, I think. I'm not really sure. But I do remember on Thursday I'm going to have the ladies come up all in one. So you're gonna be ready for that, and we'll talk about divorce. I'm Filipino, so I have the right to talk about the politics here. Just saying, okay? Wait 1 second. I'm gonna give you a shh. I'll be right back. All right. So I found out what happened. You know the common thing that happens here in the Philippines? Can you guess what? Brown out. So she's on in connection to PLDT, so it browned out. There's brownout happening, and she's going back with a data. So we will see. Is it fit to have generator in the Philippines? There's a generator that yeah, brownout. Good guess, Terry. Yeah, but there's a generator, but generator costs a lot. You know what I mean? Not everybody wants to. I mean, everybody wants to have generator, but there's sometimes they can't afford it. You know, so that's why. Good thing it's not, night. Hopefully, I won't get brown out too. Hopefully not, right? Yeah. So Bill was having fun on TikTok, right? Eh, He's coming back. She's coming back. She messaged me just now. Just wait a little bit. I think she had to buy a load. It's getting interested, and then brownout came, right? What can you do? What can you do? There is fun in the Philippines, right? Fun, fun, fun. You guys wanted to come here? Fun in the Philippines. Before foreigner be bitching a lot. I'm glad I have a limited hearing. I get practice. I got it in a bachelor degree. Get solar panel, great way to skip powers. Yes, yes. But still it costs maybe $1,000 to just do that solar in your house. Solar, yeah. Still expensive though, J3. But yeah, that's another options for people to. And this lady is worth the wait too. So let's wait for her. Just give her a couple of minutes. She's coming. As you can see, I'll stay on Mars. Right. Yeah, selective hearing, right? Those are one of the things the wife had have to if their husband talks a lot, or if the woman talks a lot, guys had to have that, right? Selective hearing. You have to be bachelor degree. Takes you 4 years. The marriage thing, they said within that 4 years is the battleground. After 4 years, you graduate, bam, you got trophy. You guys, you'll get trophy after 4 years. That's what they said. I don't know if it's true, but my personal experience in the marriage life, yes. Bachelor degree. You get master after 5 years. Once you stay in a relationship. Those 3 years, 4 years is not yet. Maybe four after 4 years, right? Thank you for the 13 people. Had your question ready. When she comes back, then she's going to answer it as fast as she can. Am I talking to myself now? What just happened? I think I heard myself talking. Uh-oh. You hear that? One second. I don't know. There's one thing that came out wrong. Give me one second. I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear myself too, like an echo, but I solved it. There's another window pop up, and then there it is. All right, everyone. The series is all about the Filipina. I'm pro Filipina. I uh I promote Filipinas just because I'm Filipino. We have another show for you, another show, and which is Ladies of the World. So we're going to interview maybe next week, Ladies of the World. We're gonna introduce you a very nice lady, beautiful ones, but not the Filipina. This is another series, okay? Women of the World. I was hoping I would interview Lisa, but I think Lisa's still thinking about it. I can wait, Lisa. I can hear you. I choose not to hear you. What? Come on. Just as long as you don't answer yourself. I will try not to, J3. I will try not to. Very it's interesting to have this type of interview. And uh as you can see, the rest of those women have their what you call that, details directly to them. Okay, I don't I'm not in the middle. I just introduce women to you guys and ladies, that we're all different. We all have different stories. We all have, you know we're all different. You might like the same man sometimes, but just kidding. We might like you and we can talk about relationship, but my goal of in this series, it's commitment. Okay, I believe that if two people will team up together, they'll be perfect. That's why imperfect join together, they're perfect. There's a song, right? Two become one. And it's really the truth, right? You have weakness, and it's like you have to not marry yourself with the same. Yeah, that's why I believe that what you call that, imperfect perfect together. I didn't marry somebody that's exactly the same as what I like. I married somebody that is so different. It's because when we team up together, the shield. Ronnie said, "What? Limited hearing? Are you developing limited hearing now, Ronnie?" Hi, Barry G. Hello, hello. Yes, Cherry, that's right. Yin and yang. Get Joe to sing. Yes, yin and yang. Everyone send a question for Lisa D to Mercy. Not hot seat, right? We're not doing the hot seat for Lisa. And you're scaring Lisa. I'm just teasing Lisa. Please don't be mad at me. Yeah, we're still waiting. I don't know what's gonna happen right now. We still have 30 minutes to go, or an hour. And yeah, I don't want to meet a man online. There are too many crazy people, right? Maybe good crazy, Lisa. Right? Good crazy. Who knows, right? Someday we'll know love can move a mountain. Lisa D, good time to post your address now. Yeah, I heard about the address a while ago when uh, Bam had a show, right? Heard about it. Lisa, you're putting the because pretty soon we're gonna interview a guy, you know. But uh right now I'm still working on ladies, Filipina ladies that wanted to have commitments. I'm not introducing ladies in the bar here, but I'm introducing Filipinas that are ready for commitment. So you guys, please don't. If you have bad intention to the ladies, please don't get their info here. I This is for good intention only. I have good intention. You have good intention to marry your future partner or husband or yeah or wife. I mean, I'm sorry. We don't have that man version yet. We don't interview. And if you have any suggestions for men to interview, let me know. Maybe you could recommend me to guy, but I'm not the one who's gonna interview. I think it should be men to men, right? But would be interesting if it's a woman to man. But I don't know. We will see about that if it works, if it works. We're still waiting for her, and she said she thumbs up. She said she's trying to come back up. Grace, come on up, hurry up. The questions is flooding. Yeah. Um and get ready for your questions. She's coming. I'm going to ask her, "Hey, where you at now? Come on, you leave me hanging." I can't. This never happens to me, right? Before. The instant if you see my live stream, it's only oh yeah, I remember there's one, right? There's one. She had brown out. She went to the bridge and yeah, she's almost here. She said she's working on it. I don't know. What will happen if I hope I'm not gonna have a brownout or we're going to ask her some of the stuff too. I think I still have like 6, 7 questions to end this live stream before ending this live stream. And I remember there's questions how many languages do you have? That's it. How many languages? So we're gonna work on it. She's trying. I hope she's not waiting for the brown out to hopefully not, right? In case you just joined in, we are introducing a Filipina, and this Filipina had a brown out in her area just in time to in the hot seat. Mercy, you're very patient. Well, what can you do, right? You have to be patient. I have to give her a chance. This is her moment, right? This is her show. So you have to give her a chance. She's, as you can see, if you guys hear a while ago, Grace talk about her views, talk about what she learned about her past relationship and how conservative she is. Hey, Mike and May, great adventure. Hello, hello. Yes, we try to feature Filipina, the committed one, okay? How we filter those women, it I don't talk to them. Bam talks to them first, then me. Then I'll video chat to make back na po. Okay, she's back. Can't wait. She said she's coming back now. So let's wait for a little bit. Uh, Click that link. Click that link. There she is. The awaited, the
I'm so
awaited one.
sorry. I'm so
Oh,
sorry. Well, sorry for the interruption. Technical issues. We had a blackout and it's early in the morning, and I'm so sorry for waiting. And thank you so
Yeah,
much for everyone that have patiently waited. Wait.
yes. Welcome back, Grace. Lisa said.
And thank
Yeah.
you, Lisa. I'm so
Finally,
sorry and thank you so much for waiting.
you're worth the wait anyway. This is your show. So
Oh my
where
god.
were we?
Where are we? Where we at? Where we stopped? I forgot already.
I
I'm sorry.
I think how many languages can you speak?
I can understand Ilonggo, Bisaya, Tagalog, English, Mandarin, a little bit.
Mandarin? What?
Yeah, because I
Wow.
was working in Singapore before, so I know how to speak a little bit of.
You were an OFW before?
Yes, partly I was, like for 3 years.
How long did you couple years? You're
3 years.
wow, 3 years.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So next question for you. You know, this is important questions for every Filipino. Every party they get to ask you if you are new to that place or area or they just met you. They're gonna ask you what is your religion, right? Here in the Philippines
Okay.
is famous, right? So
Yeah,
tell
it's
us
very
about your
famous. I am a Catholic, Roman Catholic since birth, but usually, part of growing up, I do go to some Christian churches because I want to experience. This is what I like about other churches because um, worship worshiping is not part of Catholic religion. So that's when I found out when I was in college, I was living with someone. This served as my foster parents since my mom was already out. So they are Christian. So every Sunday, I am going to church, two churches. So I am going to church in Catholic, and then by the afternoon, I mean by morning, I'm going to, I am with her in the Christian church, and then by the afternoon,
Mm,
I will go to church also in Catholic church. So that's when I found out that they have more and into worshiping like praise and worship songs you can enjoy with any other yeah you can enjoy with any other people who do worship unlike um in our Roman Catholic church that we are just listening to the sermon of the priest. So there's a big difference. So I learned also from that. So I am open with any other religions as long as we have just one God.
right. Okay, so Terry's been curious about your height. How tall are you, Grace?
Oh my God. I'm not tall, I'm short. I'm 4'11". Typical Filipina girl. Short.
All
I'm
right, there you
4'11".
go. Okay, so let's go back to the past. What was your favorite subject when you were little? When you were like high school, whatever, like in college?
um, every subject is good aside from math. I'm not good in numbers. So yeah, I have high grades with most of the subjects that I had when I was in grade school and and high school, but geometry is not it's not my type. Like no, I'm not good with numbers, so yeah.
They
I'm
said
good in
Asians are
literature.
good.
Yeah. I'm
Literature.
sorry.
I
Literature,
said
yeah.
I said Asian. They said Asians really good at math. What are you saying? You're not good at math.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe basic multiplication, division, subtraction, and addition, yes. It's very basic for Asian people. But if you will ask me some geometry, I don't. I'm not good with it.
All right. Lisa's wondering how many children do you want in the future? If you ever
I'm
met that
open with
guy,
how many. I'm open how many. No,
how
I'm
about
just
a
kidding.
basketball team?
No, that will totally wreck our vagina there. So no. Below five is really okay with me.
Below five. So it's four, right?
Yeah, three
Four,
or four.
three or
I think
four.
it's already enough. Because if you were going to say one, that would really suck for your kid that he or she doesn't have any siblings. When we get older, how who can he or she call on when he needs help when he don't have any siblings? So might as well have three or four, right?
All right. There's another. Barry G, say hi to Barry G,
Hi
our
Barry, thank
friend
you for
from
that question.
Canada. Would your future husband have to follow religion?
No, not necessary. Not necessarily. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay. So Mike and May is a couple, American and Filipino couple. They're asking, where in the Philippines do you live, Grace?
I live in Cebu.
It's a Cebu lady.
Yeah. Specifically, I live at the city, Mandaue City in Cebu. So it's really popular and it's one of the big city in Cebu.
All right. And Ron is asking, do you have college education?
I did take a 2 year I think associate in computer technology, but I did not. I haven't used my major in computer actually because I am now working as a customer service. I don't think that has to do with my major. So yeah, yes, I do have college education.
All right. Lisa D is a good cook. So she wanted to know if you can cook, bake. What's your favorite dish to cook or bake?
Yes, I can cook. My mom is a chef, so I need to learn. So yes, I know how to cook. I have a good taste with every dish. And my favorite food that I used to cook for everybody is mostly I'm into pasta. So every occasion, I'm the one who is assigned to cook. It's either carbonara or spaghetti, and then also adobo. Adobo. That's so basic
The
with
best.
a Filipina. If you don't know
Right.
how to cook
E-
adobo, you're not a Filipina, right?
Exactly. Exactly. And I
Yeah.
think the
And then
foreigner loves adobo too, right?
adobo, yes, yes. And then yes, I know how to bake. When I was in college, I was living with someone. She is a baker. Her family runs a bake shop in Bacolod. So she taught me how to bake moist chocolate. So I know
Mm.
how to bake some of it. And definitely, I'm not a fan of baking because it takes a lot of hard work, especially if you don't have any patience with baking. You need to learn from. I mean, you need to get yourself attached to it if you want to bake something. But if I will be baking for my family, of course, I need to do that.
All right. So what's the one thing that can instantly make your day? What's one thing that can, yes, I'm happy right now. You make my day, something like that.
When I get to see my family and I get to talk to them every day, because usually this is what I do. Every day, I call my mom and check on them. So we usually check on each other. So as long as they're good, they're safe, I'm happy. Because basically, I'm just inside my room. I don't go out. So I need to check of my family members if they are okay because they are exposed outside. So as long as my family members are safe, I'm happy with that.
So Mike and May have, okay, we will be on the next island over in Bohol in May when we move there. All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really like, I don't know, 2 hours ferry travel
Wow.
from
It's
Bohol.
close.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long it takes for the ferry. But yeah, you
What
can
are
visit.
your
You can visit the. Sorry.
yes. Yes, you can visit them, right? Sometimes.
Yep. Yes.
Okay. They have a channel. It's a good channel too. What are your thoughts on you and Hobby supporting your family financially?
I don't take it as my hobbies. What do you call that? Responsibility. It's not my hobby's responsibility to help my family. If you mean supporting my family, no, you
That's
don't
what
need to do
Filipino
that
does.
because yeah, crab mentality for Filipino people are like, if you're a foreigner, you need to support my family too because I don't have any income. That's one point and factor, right? But for me, I don't really take it advantage as that because I do work. And if my family needs help, I'll be the one to work for it. And I can still work on my own. So why will I ask money from my husband just for my family? Unless it's unless it's important and emergency. Maybe it will happen, but
It's
God
expensive.
forbid. Yeah, God forbid. But definitely not. Not a responsibility for my husband.
Yes. It's one of the culture that not if it's too much, it's not good anymore, right? But
Yes.
if you help out of, love and it's just a gift.
For me, if you know the status of your husband, like the status of his work, you should know and be thoughtful enough to bring and to carry out the money within your own family, not to help my family. That's my point, and that's one of my pinpointers for some other Filipina people that are doing that. I mean, I don't have anything against to do with anything because they choose to do that. But then, in my case, I'd rather not to, unless it's emergency or what.
All right. Okay, so Lisa's question is, do you like going to the movies or prefer watching from the
From
comfort
the
of your
comfort.
home?
I don't remember when was the last time I went out to see a movie at the cinema because I don't like it when there's a lot of people. So I stopped going to the mall. It's definitely when I go inside the mall, I could there's a lot of things that will going to make me buy instead of watching movie. So for me, I'd rather have my comfort in my home and watch some movie. Anyway, Netflix is always have a lot of thousands of movies and series that we can watch instead of watching it on site. You're welcome, Barry. I can see.
Okay. Which traits of your parents do you hope to get? What traits do you like
Mm,
them for you to have?
supporting each other. Supporting each other. Even if we don't live together, we are still supporting each other. Not financially, but knowing that they are there to support you and to be your shoulder, especially when I am alone. So every now and then I get a homesick. Like I wish I could have my mom right now, but ever since I don't have my mom with me, even since when I was a kid, because since I was 5, my mom left to work for us to sustain our education. So since I was 5, I don't get a chance that I will live with my mom. So part of growing, I think I was being used to that she's not around with me. But then she did not left us for her own good. She left us to work for us. So that's the traits that I have learned from my mom. I don't want to talk about my dad because he doesn't have any traits that I want to because he's not being supportive with us ever since. So yeah.
You're just being honest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a pet lover?
Sorry, Lisa. I have allergies with pets. Any kinds of furs and hairs, dogs, cats, anything. I have allergies, so I don't. I'm not a pet lover.
All right. What is your biggest fear? Do you have any fear of?
Losing someone you love.
Yes. All right. Next one is, are you romantic, Grace?
I'm not sure if I consider myself as romantic, but maybe I
Romantic.
am. I
Cherry,
am.
are
I
you
am.
saying? Cherry, are you
What kind
saying
of
that
yeah?
woman would give flower to men, something like that?
Yeah. What kind of okay, give me like what
Example,
kind
Cherry. Give us a example.
of
Or romantic, you're gonna propose to the man, or surprise date
I'm a
with
hopeless
flowers
romantic,
on the
so
floor.
yeah.
Would you consider yourself romantic, Grace?
I do. Yes, I go out of myself if I love a person. Like I do what it takes, especially if I do love the person.
Do you like a guy to be romantic though?
Of course, everybody wants. That's always a girl's dream. Like every man, even if they are not, but you should be. It's not that you need to do that every day, but you
Sometimes,
need to.
right? Once in a
Yeah,
while,
sometimes.
surprise you. Okay. And May and I have to get
Yeah.
back to drive our truck. It was great to meet
Oh,
you, Grace. Thank you. Thank you for coming,
thank
Mike
you,
and May.
Mike and
Great
May.
adventure.
Yeah, you take care. Thank you.
Do you call someone to vent your anger or spend time alone thinking it through?
I usually do cry all by myself. When I am mad or angry with someone, I let it out by crying all by myself. And then after a few minutes, it will
You're
just
okay
gone.
now.
Yeah. Because I don't want to
You
vent it with someone else because you will
you might
going
say something
to
wrong, right?
you might say something, yeah, and I don't want to be that person. So for me, I just vent it out for myself. I cried it out, and then later after I will talk to that person and I will confront that person. Hey, did you know that mad, I was upset of what you did, but I am not expecting you to apologize of what you did, but I just want to let you know this is what I feel of what you have done. So yeah, usually I'm a straightforward person. So if I don't like you, I don't like you. I tell
It's
you from the start. Do you like cuddle and holding hands? Of course. Like oh,
you are you a PDA type? You know,
not a PDA, but for private, I love cuddles. My love language is physical touch. So I do love that.
so you know
Affirmation
your
is
love
one
language,
factor. Of course.
formation.
All five love language applies to me. Like affirmation, of course, every girl love to be complimented with the love of their life. And I love to hear that from him. Not every day, but most of the time, like unexpectedly, like, oh you're looking great today. Like something like that. And then but the most love language that I have is of course physical touch. That's my take, but my give is I think service. So
Service.
yeah.
Whoa. Wait, what's your top three love language?
Physical touch, affirmation, and then service.
Wow. So there you go, guys. Okay, so next one is, what would be the one thing you will change about yourself if you can? Do you have anything that you'd like to change for yourself, Grace?
No, none at all. None of this existence that I would like to change in my life because I wouldn't be where I am right now if there would be like something that I did not learn from my past. So I'm happy with what I am right now, who I am, and where I am right
All right. So what about tampo? It's
now.
very
Oh
common
my
to women.
god. Yeah.
Terry,
Um,
Terry hangs out with lots of Filipina. He have lots of friends Filipinos, so he knows, yeah,
about having a
about
tampo.
tampo. Yeah,
Yeah, for me, being or having a kind of behavior as tampo is a kind of immaturity for me because you don't get that kind of behavior if you know the real story. So
right.
if you are in the right age, you don't get that point that you
Tampo.
were going to just tampo because of nothing. It's not. It doesn't make sense to me. So you need to understand the situation first before you get that behavior. And for me, I don't have that. Maybe a little bit if it's really already too much
You're
for you to
moody
do
or
such
something.
thing. I'm just moody when I have my period, so don't worry about it.
So once a month, right?
Once a
Just
month, I
be
get
one.
moody. Yeah.
Yeah. And as you said, you just tell what if it upsets you, you tell the person, right? So I
Yes,
think,
yes, yes.
yeah. All right. Oh, Kevin is here. Hello. Say hi to Kevin. Kevin,
Hi,
hello, hello.
Kevin. Welcome.
Okay, Barry G said, "Congrats, Grace. That is so positive."
Thank you.
Okay, what annoys you most?
This is the best question that I want to hear from. Thank you, Lisa, for that question. What annoys me most is a person who does lie and they got mad because you caught them lying. That's what annoys me. It's like you're talking to a stupid person and you know already what they've done and then they keep on denying about it.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Lisa.
Uh, Okay, my next one is, do you have any heroes, from families or, that inspires you? What made them your hero?
Yes, for me, my great heroes are my grandparents because they are the people who trained me from being a starter up to 16 years old. I was being trained together with my two brothers. We were like soldiers at early age without our parents. So they're like our teacher, our nurturer. They nurture us. They mold us how to be a great person, not to be a good person exactly, but how to bring up your life even without your parents. So they mold us how to be independent, even such a even in such a young age.
Yes. So Terry agrees that
The,
liars are the worst.
yeah.
Okay, are you into collecting anything? Do you collect stamps, lipstick, bags, shoes? Some
Um,
kind of hobby
yeah.
do you have?
I'm a yes, I'm addicted with bags and shoes before, but lately I learned how to do minimal. So minimalistic is lifer when you get older. I don't know if it's just really me, but before I was really addicted with the shoes, like sneakers. I do love sneakers, like my every kind of sneakers I do have before. When I started working as a customer service, I get to buy anything what I want, what I like. So I have the opportunity to buy those things on my own. So um, I used to have like limited editions of bags, but
Oh,
then after this pandemic, I have learned that you cannot have all these things. They are just temporary because they're just now they're no useful because they were ruined. You cannot use it. You were not going out. So what's the use of them anymore? So I sold all my bags. I just left like two or three. Um, editions of my bags, and then some of it I'll give it to someone without any amount because I want them to be useful to other people. So yeah, I stopped collecting. I'm not into high heels. I don't know. I'm not into high heels. I'm into
I
flat.
think Chocolatte's high heels.
No, I don't because I'm small. No, no.
No, it's
I'm
for Lisa.
oh for
There is
Lisa.
teasing for Lisa. Okay, what thing could you not go a day without?
I cannot go in a day without my backpack. I'm a backpacker girl, so usually I have this small little backpack where I can put everything at once. I'm not really a girly, a feminine type where everybody use a shoulder bag, something like that, like a cross bag. For me, I am comfortable of using a backpack type or bags. So yeah, I cannot go out without them. I don't know. Ever since I'm comfortable using with it.
All right. So Barry have a question. Would you want to continue working if you're married?
It really depends. It's about time management actually. Because if I can manage the time for my kids, if let's just say we already have kids, if I can manage the time to take care of my kids and I can do both working and be a working mom with my kids, then yes, I'd still be doing that as long as I can still work.
Backpack where you keep your bola.
Yeah, I
All
love
right.
backpacks.
Yes. And everything on it, right? You can put all of your
Yes.
stuff in it.
Not
Okay,
the
so next.
backpack like the backpack, the transport backpack. No, the other one, the girly thing. What's the brand that I do have? Marc Jacob. So it's like more typically girly looking.
Oh, the small backpack.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is your pray or hope for yourself in the next 5 years? Do you have any plan on that 5 years that you wanted to?
Um. Uh. I want to see myself having my own family in the next 5 years. Oh my God, I'm getting older. So yeah, I am very hopeful to see myself in the next 3 or 5 years that I already have my own family, and I am taking care of my kids and my husband too, while I still can do my stuff. So
Yes.
yeah, I want to see myself doing that and do some investments to keep. Because if I'm not be working, I will be doing investment in that case. Yeah.
All right. Sarah said, "Hello Kitty backpack."
No, I don't use that. That's for kids.
All right. But it's cute, right? Hello Kitty.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
cute,
cute.
but I'm not.
All right. City girl. Do you consider yourself a city girl or a province girl?
Province girl.
Province girl. Okay, so as Filipino, what is the best thing about Filipino traits do you enjoy? You know, your favorite. Or and what is the worst Filipino traits that you don't like to in a Filipino culture?
Um, Having all the beautiful traits as a Filipino is what we already practice, like close family ties. That's very important. Yes. Also, you don't forget your family, even if you are already married, right? So even if I am already in my age, like 33, but still I am responsible to still help my family, even if they don't ask help, because that's already part of our trade to help
Right.
them. Yes. And what else? Religious. I grew up with my granddad being a lay minister, so We were like being close to church every now and then when I was a kid. It's just really changed when I got older because I moved here in the city, but still, we are still being religious. We are still
What
practicing about it.
what that you don't like? What you don't like about our traits?
Our traits, crab mentality of asking help from other people, even if,
Crab mentality.
yeah, it's a crab mentality for most Filipino people, and we don't know that. And then also, doing business online with any other girls, asking money from foreigners, like it's being generalized nowadays, and it's very sad to know that a lot of people around the world, Filipina was being generalized of asking money, and they're doing it for business online.
Right, right.
It may their options. It may be their options because they don't have any other work, but
Yeah,
beside the fact, it shouldn't be, and
shouldn't be.
that's, yeah,
That's
it's a sad
affecting
part.
some good Filipinas, right?
Yes, yes,
That's why we have this show for you guys.
true, true, true. I think
Okay,
that's all
so
about it. Because any other bad traits, I don't know. I can
I
find
think the
any.
most
I
is
can,
the crab mentality, right? Putting other people so
yeah,
you could be raised up, and it's not good. It's never good, right?
true. That's true.
Okay. Okay, so next question. What surprises do you like the most?
I don't like surprises, Lisa. I don't
You
know
don't.
what surprises do you like most. Maybe a guy that will take me out to dinner in a beach with a light of candles and a lot of, I don't know, with
There you go.
food.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, for me, that's the best thing that a man
Uh,
can do for me.
are you clean or a messy one?
I'm an organized person.
So she's a
Yeah,
clean.
I'm a clean person.
Would you
Can you see
date
the
or
yellow?
marry someone who does not want any more children?
No, I'm sorry. I want kids. I want my mini me and mini you.
All right. Okay. So, how do you know when you found someone special? That's interesting
When,
question.
yeah, that's an interesting question. How do you know when you found someone special? When we are in where we are in the same track. I mean, we
When you
talk
click
in the,
together, right?
yeah.
When you click
You will
and
know
then
that
you
from the very start. You will know it from the very start. For me, I will know it. Just from the very start that you were going to ask me question, just the first conversation that we were going to have, I knew right
you'll
there
feel it
you
like
are the
you're
one.
the one. I
Yeah.
think you're the one. That's what
Yeah.
my husband said. I think I'm supposed to
You.
marry you. Common
Oh.
lines, but it works for me though, right? Okay,
Yes.
J3, thank you. Paalam din. Magandang araw.
Paalam, Ro and Jenny. Thank you, thank you, thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's really hard to find the one, right? But I think you too would consider it. Hey, I think this is it. I think she's the one, or I think
I
he's the
think
one, right?
for me, there is no the one unless you want
Make
to be
it.
the one.
Yes. Okay. What's the biggest personality change you've seen in yourself? Do you have any personality that changed?
Change not none at all. Ever since I was born, this is my personality. Like I did not change anything.
All right. You don't want to change it. Okay. What's a relationship deal breaker according to you? What's like what will stop you? Like if you have in a relationship, you say, "Oh, that's it. I don't want this anymore."
If you keep on doing the same mistake,
There you go.
because you can do. I mean, everybody can everybody does the do mistake, but Once or twice is enough. If you were going to do it the third time, it's being what? It's like you are dealing with someone that's nothing, it's helpless anymore. He needs to deal with himself first before he will be in a relationship.
All right. So, is a good sense of humor important to you in a
Not
guy?
really, not really important, but it will come as long as you both enjoy each other. It will just come naturally. Like you will never know that you are doing that humor, but to her it's already a humor, right? So when you are with someone that is really the one for you, everything comes naturally.
True. Okay, so we'll talk about travel. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you like to go?
Thailand. I like to go to
Why
Thailand.
Thailand?
I don't know. I'm so addicted with. I have seen a lot of vlogs lately, and I've been watching this Bisaya vlog lately with her boyfriend, and they are in Thailand right now, and they are showing a lot of good stuff in Thailand, and everything
That
is
you
cheap
really
in
wanna
Thailand. Yeah, it's cheap in Thailand. All the fashions in Thailand are cheap. Oh my God, like I wanna go
you
there.
like? Yeah, that's one of the things that's good in Thailand. Shopping
Yeah.
too, very cheap. All right, next one. In case you just joined in, she's a nice Filipina, beautiful Filipina. We introduced
Hi.
in YouTube. All right. If you have any questions, just keep on coming in the section. All right. So next one is uh if you could have a house, you build a house. Where would it be? Would it be in a mountain, by the ocean, or in a big city?
Definitely not in the city. So I would rather choose nearby the ocean, but also near at the mountain, like somewhere in between in the mountain and in the ocean.
Paraji, I think Paraji knows what you're
Yeah.
watching.
How did you know that? Yes, I'm watching Tom and MJ.
All right. So Lisa had to ask this: if you have three wishes have been granted, what would they be? What would be those three?
Oh my God, this is so hard, Lisa. Oh, wishes. um, I cannot come up with anything. Oh my God, because I don't do wishes. I don't pray. Like what the wait any wishes? Oh my God, I'm so blacked out.
Lots of money, good,
Oh,
awesome
okay.
guy.
Oh, I I don't wish of having someone because it will be if God will provide you that someone, He will do the way. I am not worrying of being late of having someone because I know that God prepares someone the best for me. So I am just really waiting for that. But for wishes, love, no, money, of course.
Money.
Money, no. Um, for now, I am really wishing that my grandparents' house will be finished in renovation because right after the Odette uh, happened last December, so we are rebuilding my grandparents' house. So I am really wishing that before I get married or before I found someone, that that was my goal. Like before I get married, um I I wanna make my grandparents happy by rebuilding them their new home. But then Odette came, so
Mm.
our house where I grew up before was washed out. So my only wish is that it will be finished this year. and we're working on it.
All right.
So
So
yes,
what do you want in life?
what do I want in life?
That's
Just
getting
to be
deeper and
happy.
deeper, Lisa.
Yeah, just to be happy, good health, and I don't know. That's about it. For now, I'm really contented of what I have. Even if I'm not that kind of person that I do have all the wealth in life, but as long as I still can work and I can provide for my family, that's just happiness for me.
Yes. Okay, Philip. Daughter's
Daughter,
birthday waiting on T-Bone Steak. Hello, everyone.
hello
Happy birthday to
everyone.
your
Hi,
daughter.
happy birthday to your daughter, Philip.
Yes. Barry G also watched this couple. Said Tom and MJ are bringing
Yeah.
back many memories for me. I love Thailand. I will be there in 5 weeks.
Oh, good
Wow,
for you.
it's
You.
getting
Oh,
closer.
good for you, Barry. Enjoy your travel.
All right. So Lisa had another question. Are you a tea or a coffee person?
None of the above.
She's
I'm
a
not.
juice
Yeah.
person.
I like choco. I am more into choco drinks because I am not a coffee drinker. I do palpitate when I do drink coffee. I don't know. And for teas, I can drink teas, but not every day. I don't. I'm not a fan of tea.
Okay. All right. So, do you remember your grandparents, when grandparents taught you something that you say, don't do that, but you do it anyway? Is there any thing that you remember that,
Of
hey, they said,
course, back in my high school days, like don't go to that place because it's really far away already because it's already the next town. So back in my school days, our I'm such a good kid. Like my job is only from work. I mean, from school to house, house to school. So that's all about me. So every right before the graduation, we are not allowed to go to the next town. But since I'm about to graduate, I did disobey them. So I went with my classmates, and then we had a swimming at this yeah, it's a beach near town. But then someone saw us, like our neighbors, and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" I was like, "Oh, don't tell Lola and Lolo, please." But then right before I came home, they already knew that I went there somewhere. So of course, every mistakes have punishment. So that's
you get
part
punished
of
for
being
that?
a kid. Yeah.
Hello, Joe and Jassy down in
Hi, Joe and
Georgia. Hello.
Jackie. Hello.
Filipino American couple as well. He married a
Oh.
Filipina. Yes. So let's be decent here. No drugs involved. And the question, as a former police. All right. So do you believe in second chances?
Yes, I do. I mean, I give a lot of second chances with my exes. I did that, and it wouldn't stop me of giving chances to someone, especially if they are worthy to have the
They
second
just
chance.
made a mistake, right? One mistake. And then,
Yeah. I'm not a perfect person, so I can do mistakes too. So as long as you learn of your mistake, then of course you do deserve a second chance.
yes, everybody had to have a second chance. All right. What one thing you've learned about yourself that no one else know? If he will answer this, Kevin, everybody knows. What's the
What's the one thing you've learned about yourself that no one else knows?
um
Huh? I don't know. I'm not sure, Kevin. Because I've learned everything about myself. I've learned how to forgive. Maybe that's the one thing. Yeah. That's the one thing that I did. Last year, it's been very long time that I haven't. Uh, we're not talking with my dad. We're not talking to each other because for me, it's just okay that we don't say hi or hello to each other, then we talk. Because I can see the moment I start talking to him, I started to feel the pain of what he did to my mom. So I'd rather not to talk to him. So up until now we're not talking. But it's just recently, like last year, that I need to have a pray over from a priest for me to forgive. Because I want to have freedom for myself. It's like I've been dwelling from the past of what my dad did to my
Did.
mom, and it's me who's causing pain to myself. So I was dealing it by my own. So I think I have realized that I think it's time for me to let go and to set him free and to forgive him in silence. So what I did is I went to church and then I talked to a priest and then he prayed over to me. So yeah, that's what I did. Like I forgive my dad, even if he doesn't say sorry to me.
Yes, forgiveness isn't easy thing to do. That's right,
That's true,
Lisa.
Lisa. Yeah.
All right. So Terry noticed something about you, and he said, "Is the ring you wear on your necklace have some importance to you?" There's a
Oh,
ring.
everybody noticed
I've
it.
been waiting.
Um,
I've been waiting for
I mean, wait.
people to ask
Oh,
that. Good,
ask that.
good
Okay.
job, Terry. You
So no,
noticed
this is
it.
the story of this. I bought this online from Malaysia, but then when it got me, it's not in my size. So it's a waste of my money if I'm going to throw it away. So instead of throwing this away, I just put it
This
as
is the
a pendant.
pendant.
As a reminder that ever since I bought this, it's I'm single. So if I'm not wearing this, it means that I already have a boyfriend. No, I've been wearing this since I was single. So yeah, maybe it does remind something of me. But I have been wearing this since 2019, and I don't want to throw it away.
Yes. Especially if it's expensive. Is it expensive?
Um, for us, yes, because it's 2,000 plus something. So for me, it's
Oh,
expensive. Yeah,
$50.
I cannot throw it away because it costs like 2,000 pesos. And yeah, I just need to wear it
You
like that. And then, yeah,
you wear
I
it
give it to
just
my kid. I give it to my daughter in case in the future. But I don't want to because it's a real silver, like a uni silver, a
I
sterling
was
silver.
wondering I was wondering about
Yeah.
that too. Like, what's that ring? Maybe that's somebody's
Because it
guy's
doesn't really
ring.
fit in my finger. Like, you see that? It's just really there. Like, oh, it's a waste of my money. So I just, is the
Yes,
ring
I
you wear on your necklaces?
that's
That's
the
right.
question before. Yes, there you go, Terry. We found out now that it's not from a guy. It's
Not from
it's
a
because
guy. I bought it for
yeah,
myself.
yeah. And what she learned about buying that ring, you have to make sure it's on the right size.
Yes. True.
All right. So, what are the things you regret from your life so far? The lesson. We have lessons. We have mistakes and we have lessons. So, what one is
I
the
don't
forgiveness
have,
too, right?
sorry. Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
But is there anything that you regret in life that you should have
For
done?
me,
You should.
no. I don't think I have regrets because you will never learn if you regret on something that had happened to you in the past. Um, Everything that happened to you has all the reasons why did it happen because you need to learn something from it, and that's my mistake that I I this is the first thing. My family is like very intimate with relationship with marriage, especially if that is we are in the church, we are involved in the church. But then I am the first in the family who disobeyed that that practice. So my family did not interfere with my relationship. They just watched me learn something from it until I mean it took me like 7 years to learn from that mistake that oh this is wrong. I need to do something because it doesn't let me learn and it's not growing anymore. We're not growing anymore. So we might need to stop this. And you know exactly what my grandparents want. They want marriage first. If you want to go all the way for a lifetime, then marry me or we want like a blessings from God, especially if we are doing this for how long already. So he doesn't have any plan for that. So that's the deal breaker that I need to stop anyway. So yeah, that's it.
Wonderful lesson. At least you realized it and gave up, you know.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people is as strong as you. Some women stayed for that longest relationship and don't want to give up, but you finally realize, and yeah, that's
There's
good.
a lot
That's
of
good.
heartbreak and weep cries every night. Cause I keep on praying for God. Like for a year, I was praying. Give me a sign. Give me one more reason not to stay in this relationship. And then he gave me in that for one blast. Boom. That's it.
Awesome. Barry G, have to
Barry, thank
go.
you.
Mercy and grace.
Okay.
A
Thank
great
you,
life.
Barry.
Thank you, Barry. Yes. All right. So, do you have any favorite holiday?
Christmas and New Year is my favorite holiday. And my birthday, of course. I don't celebrate my birthday just a regular day. I don't know. Maybe because when I was a kid, we cannot afford anything to buy something on birthdays, but we still get a chance to celebrate it with our family members, even if they are not complete. So now that I can able to buy cakes and buy food for my family, my birthday is I really treat my birthday very special.
Oh,
So
yes.
I treat everybody. Yeah, I treat everyone to cook and let them eat and feed them
Do
on my
you know,
birthday.
Grace, do you know in other country they don't do that? It's
Yeah.
another way around.
Yes. I have
The
experienced
French
that in
will,
Singapore. Yeah.
that's awesome, right? Like
They don't
some
even
changes.
celebrate Christmas.
Uh,
Yeah.
o- okay, so let's talk about your ideal suitor or ideal guy for you. What would be like, you know? Is he tall? Is he fat? Well educated? Is he a farmer? What's your ideal, you know?
I don't have any ideal guy in particular as long
So
as you
is it
know.
okay with you if
No,
it's
wait,
he's
I'm not yet
fat?
done.
Okay, sorry. Okay, go ahead, go
um,
ahead.
yeah, but for me, um, he doesn't have to be that educated, but as long as he know what he is talking about and he understand how to care the other person, then I should be okay with that. It does for physical appearance, I am not really particular with it, but you know I'm very small, so I can see with very big and whatsoever. So it should be like just neutral for me. I don't know. I'm not sure, but yeah. I don't have any in particular with person as long as they are well spoken. They know how to treat a person good. They're nice. They're kind. They have a kind heart. Um, they know how to love. Of course,
So
that's
meaning
that's
if
what
he's
that's
too
what matters
fat
most.
or if he's too thin, it doesn't matter.
Oh my
Or
god.
you
I
like
don't
the
want to
body
be
build.
judgmental. Mom, mercy. I don't want to be judgmental with physical appearance. It doesn't really have to be that kind of. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I don't, yeah, I
She,
don't
she,
judge with
she's
physical
getting
appearance.
confused, guys. Huh?
Yeah.
She don't want to answer.
Oh my
Said that would
god.
rule me out. She wants an Oompa Loompa.
What's an Oompa Loompa, by the way? What's that?
Yeah.
What's Oompa Loompa?
Oh, Big E is already married. He's just teasing you. You have a
Oh, okay.
beautiful Filipina too.
But what's Oompa Loompa, Ma Mercy?
I don't know too. What's Oompa Loompa, Big E? Come on,
Oh my god.
explain it.
I don't know what, yeah. For what I know in my mind, it's like a big guy, is it? Like a big guy?
Maybe muscle guy with the curves. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ooh. I
Yeah.
mean, for me, it will be like too much if he's too, too fat. Because I am very,
If it's
very
too much,
small. Yeah.
all right. Okay, so um, what can you offer to the little people? Oh, in Willa Wonka Chocolate Factory.
Oh, oh, that, oh my
You,
God.
you got it now.
The little
Yes.
people.
Oh, okay. So what do you have in the table if you find the one for you? You know, when you have your forever, he's going to marry you. What do you offer? You know,
Everything in
you
the
got me.
table, Miss Mercy. Like I can offer everything what I have. Um, I mean, all the things that I know that I have learned, I can apply it to the relationship that I will be in case. So everything that I can offer is me, myself, my love, my unconditional love. Let's
All
just
right,
say that, yes.
my
So
all, all of
yeah, it's
me,
my all. Like
all
everything
of
I can offer to for him, like doing all the risk for the love of your life. I can do all that.
And the good thing about you is not you don't have you have a little bit of tampo, but you will tell your your future
Yes,
husband what's wrong, right? You have to tell, hey,
yes,
I'm kind of upset of you. It's so nice of you to do that because not all Filipina does that. They all the tampo. I think it's in our culture that we don't say it outright. You say that you're upset, right?
yes.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of a behavior of every woman that they need to outburst, and they need to learn how to
we keep it.
control that.
We keep
Yeah,
it. We keep it, and then boom.
boom. That's true.
Yeah,
And
it's not good, right?
that is not a good behavior because the moment that you outburst, anything could happen. Worst case scenario, then it
Yeah,
is much more better that your partner know what you feel so that
yeah.
they
What's
will
wrong?
do what they need to do. Yes, and that's what I want my partner to know what is happening on me, how do I feel with something, how do I feel with what you did, is it good or bad for me. I do straighten that to my partner every time that happens.
Okay, so Kevin said she has a Philippine actress look-alike. What? You have
Oh,
interesting.
interesting. Thank you. Thank you. Is that a compliment or something? I'm not. Oh my
So you look
god.
like the
You look
comedian.
like
Oh
a
no, that's not
cool
good.
comedian.
Do you have any tattoo, Grace?
Yes, I do have at my back.
All right, you cannot show it, right? Teresa,
No, I can't.
just kidding. All right,
It's in my
so
yeah, it's in my Instagram if you want to see it, Terry. Oh,
Instagram. And for those who just joined in, we are interviewing a Filipina, beautiful Filipina, very unique Filipina. The and if you have further, additional questions, or you're curious about stuff, I put uh, her information in the description box. Right. So contact her, and she's not just a lady. She's a good one. So guys, as you can see, right, every Filipina that we put here in the panel, we do it. We filtered it. We filtered it. So she's one of the chosen Filipinas that we put up in here. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Grace, for this interview. We really appreciate your time. You woke up so early just to have this interview. That's an effort right there, guys.
Yes, thank you
Right.
so much. It's a great opportunity for be to be chosen as one of the women that will be interviewed, and to experience as this, because I haven't done this my entire life, like
You
all the way
did
from.
great, by the
Yeah,
way.
thank you so much, and thank you for all the people who ask questions. My privilege and to answer all of those, and thank you for the people who are watching too.
All right. Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you, everyone, for I'm gonna drop you down now, Grace.
Okay.
Yes. All right, there you go. I'm glad that we finally uh, uh finished this stream. Thank you all for all the questions that we get to know our Filipina with those questions. So it's really a great thing. And as you can see, Grace is a wonderful woman. If you guys like her or make friends with her, description box, everyone, description box. Thank you, Terry, Ronnie, and everyone for the patience that you gave to Grace and me. As see, Mercy. My name's Mercy. Grace. All right. Thank you, everyone. Lisa, thank you so much. Big E. Who else is in the Barry G, Terry, uh, Kevin, Philip, and everyone here in the I have 13 viewers. So thank you so much for this. I still have one for tonight. So please, so nice lady. She's a Monday Filipina lady, but there's changes that happen. So she will try at 8:30 to show up. So hopefully you guys would tune in and stay with me. Help me to get to know this lady more, right? So thank you, Lisa. Bye, everyone.